Hey guys, Jarell here, back with our reactions to Travelers. We are starting a brand new season. This is season 2, episode 1. Kind of left it on a cliffhanger, a huge one, at the end of the last season. Something to do with a quantum frame, and that the director may need to use it to bring itself here to be protected from a faction in the future that is trying to get rid of it. In the meantime, the FBI, the whole of the FBI, by the look of it, have turned up at the barn looking for McLaren. Trevor has been shot. Grace has been shot because the bullet went straight through into Trevor. And I haven't a clue what the hell's going to happen next. Let's go find out. This is the season opener, episode 1.
The dream begins the same every time.
Where's Greg?
Oh, he called in sick. I'm covering for him.
Just fix it, please. Mr. Corrigan has a conference call at 8:45.
Not a problem.
Hal, listen, I gotta let the IT guy work on the computer for a bit here. Let me just duck into another office.
Time of arrival. Shouldn't say time of death. The guy wasn't about to die.
Well, the moment I arrive in the 21st century, something's wrong. According to the historical record, Anthony Corrigan, stockbroker, was at his desk on a conference call. But instead, it's someone else. I try to send the message, but the computer freezes. I try to reboot the system, but there's no time now. So why should I sacrifice myself?
You're just gonna steal the dude's cash.
Everyone listen! I can't explain why, but if you don't all follow me right now, you're going to die.
Greg, what the fuck are you doing?
I run. I don't even know what floor I'm on. Only that I have to hurry. First I hear the plane. And then the explosion.
Wait a minute.
And I don't remember anything else until I'm outside looking up.
That explains the old computers. Oh my god, he was in the towers. Holy shit.
And everyone around me is looking at the destruction above, while I discard the last vestiges of the man who was supposed to die that day.
Dreams of 9/11 aren't uncommon, Vincent.
My mission was a proof of concept. To send a confirmation that I arrived safely in the 21st century and die so no one could trace me. I've seen the changes in history, at least the histories that I remember. And they'll be coming for me.
Destroy that device by whatever means possible. I have never asked you to do anything more important.
What, that thing in the barn?
You need to do it now.
What is it? What is your association with those people in the barn?
I told a pair of special agents with very expensive sunglasses that, yeah.
You know your friends are giving you up as we speak.
Sir, can you please be quiet so I can think?
And your wife noticed too.
Before I go, they wanted me to ask you about this. They tell me it's a communication device.
Really?
It's made from something called graphene. A technology we're working on, but we're not quite there yet. They suspect that it's powered by the natural electricity of the human body.
Who are you?
Seriously? No one told you? I'm a specialist here to assist from Grace Hospital.
Sir, the message came from a phone registered to you. They called this number 2 seconds before a man with no identification, who was allegedly holding a gun to your head, was fatally shot from the apartment next door, and you saved this message because...
It's kind of a keeper.
I just don't want you wondering or worrying. If you don't hear from me, you know, if it happens, I don't even know for sure if it will, but if it does...
That kid?
Number 2 pencil to the head, both of them. Girl was certifiable. Now get Carly's ass down here to make a statement, and you're just the poor bastard who had to stop her.
Okay, Carla's not answering her cell.
This is gonna work itself out. Just go home.
If you're worried about Kat,
She is completely in the dark about this.
she called me earlier to tell me that you sent her away. Which means Kat may never ever find out whether you were dead or alive.
Destroy the device, Walt.
Please.
Why wouldn't they just assume that you died on 9/11? Why do you think that they're still after you?
Because they've already found me twice. Historically, it was a man named Oliver Norton became a tech millionaire on his own, and all I did was insert myself into the process as invisibly as possible and take my fair share. I needed a front man for my company that uses proprietary computer software to predict market trends. Of course, I wouldn't let anyone see it, not even him.
You do. I got a company I got to pretend to run.
No, I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah, trust me, all right? I already told Irene all about how you like to do things. No cell phones, portable radios, webcams, no life, no fun.
You said in our initial session that your wife died of an aneurysm.
Yes, that was the first time I was discovered.
This isn't how actual law enforcement officers behave, McLaren. There's giant chunks of time missing from your logs. Agent Forbes says, compared to just a few months ago, you are like a different person.
Jesus, take my blood, take my fingerprints, take whatever you need.
Who now spends half his time with a high school senior, his counselor, a single mom, a heroin addict, a farmer, and this one kills me, a mentally challenged woman in the care of the state.
She's fibrillating.
Shit. Are they nanites?
Charging 1, 2, 3, clear, shock.
Look at that instantly.
He's stabilizing.
There we go.
My babysitter, for one.
Jeffrey Jr. is in the hands of Washington Family Services. What? Sit back down, please.
Permission to break the fuck out of here. I want to see my baby.
Sit down.
I want to see him now.
All right, you call him. I call what?
In 3, 2.
1.
1.
All of your covers are blown. That's it.
That looked like it hurt.
Well, they didn't try to kill anyone, so you owe me $1.
Yeah, you can see that's not our tech.
Go ahead.
You've been hard.
Didn't think so.
Okay.
Coming out.
Here. Now what?
Hey, but now that you're here, maybe you can show us what it does. Under supervision. Sorry. Not gonna happen.
All I can tell you is that your son was involved in a shooting, and that the bullet we removed in order to save his life was lodged dangerously close to his spinal cord. You should know there's a possibility he may not regain the use of his legs.
I never imagined the possibility of family, a loving wife, a child. Just as she couldn't have known that a stolen moment while I slept, a small token of a perfect memory.
You took a record of him on your
The
phone.
instrument of her death.
I get it. Director instantly knows. Oh, man.
Vincent, I think...
You see, we knew it was possible to send messages directly to the 21st through a host, but we projected a 40% chance that an adult mind might not be able to withstand the shock of transfer. That's the whole reason I volunteered to go first.
Whatever happens from this point, be proud of what you accomplished. And I still have faith the director will find a way.
Com 3468. Disabled.
Com 3465, disable. Com 3569, disable.
3326.
Vincent, these delusions...
Memories.
...are very complex product of severe paranoia. I can't...
I told you they found me twice.
They made an offer. Now, I didn't commit because they want your software too, but
No.
$87 million.
There is no predictive software.
Thought not.
It doesn't exist. It never has. All the computers out there, the software, it's just for show. It's a front.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Work it out.
You can't sell the company, Oliver. I'm sorry. The FCC was investigating the company, and they had tapped his phone. Voice recognition and GPS allowed them to find me the moment I spoke. Oliver, please, I told you. Stop, please. I told you it's dangerous.
Yes.
I said, stop!
They kill him as well.
Wakefield just sent me a message to come here.
Yeah, most of us all got the same message. He does this.
Okay, here I am.
What's so important?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. You just texted me.
What?
This director. Oh, fuck. All of them? What a smart play.
Heading home, my daughter will be
Of
wondering.
course, I've kept you too long. And your cell phone in payment in cash is ready outside. It doesn't even matter that you don't believe me. I get to talk to someone who affords me the privacy of doctor-client privilege, and you get paid a great deal of money.
Sharing the medical nanites I was given by D13 so that you'll be able to walk again. I heard them talking.
Oh, thank you. Wait, don't medical nanites need to be programmed to do specific tasks?
Yes, and I am a...
programmer.
I'm sorry. I know he was a friend.
How?
0014 built the quantum frame with a failsafe. One that would level this entire building the moment Wakefield and his team open it up.
Huh. Which made all of you host candidates.
Yeah.
I heard it happening. How many?
25 sent the gym, including Wakefield.
Mac. You call me Mac. They shorten everything for some reason.
Mac, I'm gonna need your help with a lot of things.
Well, I'll take
Back
that
to
later.
business.
Come on, everybody. I'll drop you home.
I think I'm gonna stay. He would.
I don't believe it. It was him that kidnapped them all. Talk about a mindfuck. What a hell of an opening. I thought that the season finale of season 1 was difficult to keep up with everything that was going on and all the wealth of information that were throwing at you and try and piece things together. And then you get into the first episode of season 2 and they do it again. It was brilliant the way they introduced this guy. Talking to his psychologist because of his circumstances and what he is and who he is and where he's from and what he's done. He can't talk to anybody. He can't be seen, heard. So a private one-on-one session with a psychologist who's obviously paid a lot of money but clearly thinks he's nuts, because why would anybody think anything any different than that? I wondered what was going on at the beginning of the episode, because that office looked out of date, and it was. It's 20 years old. That's why the big ass monitors and the noisy hard drive computers. So his original mission was to test whether their theory of sending back a consciousness actually worked. And he was supposed to take over a guy who was a stockbroker who was about to die anyway, because it was in the towers and he was literally 15 minutes before. So this guy was literally meant to arrive here, find he's arrived safely, send a message back and go, mission's a success, and then wait for the planes to hit. But because things went wrong, and this has happened a lot, they got their information wrong. The stockbroker wasn't in the office just when he was supposed to be. The IT repairman was. He's just gone, screw it then, I'm going to have a life here. Took all his money, went and got a new identity, went and worked for that guy supposedly coming up with software that can predict stock markets and changes and fluctuations, and it's all just from memory. But he's lost at the same time. He lost his partner, he lost his wife the 2 times the director found him. So this guy in effect is the original rogue agent. And we now know he's also the guy who was questioning our travellers. I wonder why he's doing that. Because the questions that they were asked, he already knows all the answers to them. Wonder what his long play is here, because he's clearly completely isolated himself now and has to. Can't have any technology around him that could alert the director. That's so weird. And then we move to our team, who I had no clue how they were going to get out of any of this. And initially it looked like they were breaking out, but they were letting them break out because they wanted them to lead them to the machine to figure out what the machine does, because there's no way in God's earth the FBI or anyone else was going to figure out what that machine does or what it works, how it works and where it's from. Because it had one sole purpose and you can't make it do that. And then it pulls all of them in with a text message and wipes the lot of them. Now here's the question. They were mentioning there towards the end, wow, there must have been some sort of huge power struggle going on back in the future while all this was taking place between the director and the faction. But what we don't know is, has all of that just come from the director, or has it all just come from the faction? And are all these people who've just arrived in that room who were FBI now pretending to be travellers on the correct mission? Or are they all from the faction wanting to decide to change things and do things differently and are just pretending to McLaren and everyone else, but letting them go because they'd have to let them go to appear as though they have come from directions from the director? What a complicated, fabulous show this is. The only person who's still in trouble right now, all of our team got away. David, he shouldn't have said anything, but like he's just mentioned, his next door neighbour now has helped him get off the hook by not saying it was a small blonde woman who went in the apartment and shot the assassin. It was some big stocky Canadian dude. So he's off the hook. He's just psychologically traumatised. Because they're all used to this, he's not. But the one person who's still in trouble is Carly's ex-boyfriend and father of the baby, who is now suspended, has obviously turned to drinking as well, even though I think he already did, because he shot a 13-year-old girl in cold blood, in effect, because she was about to kill Carly, and they have no evidence of that. The only person who can corroborate that is Carly. I would like to see what she does. I don't think I can say much more than that until we get to the next episode, because in effect everything's just now gone back. Grace is okay, Trevor is okay thanks to the nanites, but whether it's the director or the faction, whoever, none of them seem to want to be able to spare nanites for Trevor. That's twice now. They would have let him die had they not come up with an alternative solution. Maybe it is just simply because, from all intents and purposes, that they're telling us he's the longest living human ever, and as far as I'm concerned, well, once your time's up, your time's up, even if it's here. I don't know. Weird. Right, I'll be back for episode 2. I'm probably going to get a lot more of information thrown at me. I hope you enjoyed that episode, guys. That was a massive eye-opener for me, and is obviously setting up season 2 for us. I see this Traveller 1 probably being in all of season 2, otherwise why introduce him and have him such a big role in the opening episode? He must be pivotal to all of this. Right, see you for episode 2 in a few days, guys. Till then, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, don't forget to turn your subscriptions on and notifications if you want. That way you will know when the next one is released. Okay then, still trying to take all of that in. I'll see you for the next one in a few days, guys. Till then, thanks a lot for watching. Take care.